little bit older type of what we would say article that happened yesterday. This article would be specifically for the good old audio from internal Twitter meeting leaked by Project Veritas. Uh, this in particular here for the Project Veritas, this is something that specifically is a pretty big deal. As we all know, that Twitter has been quite evil and been censoring people. Thanks to the takeover of Musk, it seems it's going to be a lot better. Hooray! Um, so this is pretty a big deal. It's about a minute long, so we'll go over the video rather than have to go through the entire specific article. But we'll go over a brief bit of it.
Elon made it clear in public that a large part of the reason he bought the platform was because of our moderation policies and disagreements in how we deal with health. This puts Twitter service and trust and safety, as well as anybody who cares about health on the platform, in a very difficult position.
I believe it does not put it in a very difficult position, and here's my opinion of why. He actively went onto Twitter to specifically say or show that he wanted to change the policies or to see what if he creates his own social media platform or have him buy Twitter. And he wanted to go buy Twitter. And I believe Musk, despite some of the things that have come out to him recently, which I may do an actual report on that later on, because there's some things that I am seeing that may paint Musk into a bad light. Well, it does paint Musk into a bad light. However, I will report on that once I get more information and more confirmation to see. But as of right now, I am not entirely sure whether or not this is all credible, especially since it comes from the New York Post, so I don't know whether it's not credible. However, what I believe why this is good, it's not harmful, is because I believe he will create a freedom of speech platform to where both sides can actually talk and debate each other and fix things that need to be fixed that is in Twitter. As everybody said, Twitter is the new public square, and it is censoring one specific group of people rather than keeping it fair for everyone. So I want to see everybody specifically be in fairness to everything here, and hopefully we get that done in a kind of matter. I do think Musk is on the right path. It's not dangerous to Twitter at all. If anything, there's a growth, as we can obviously tell from what we've seen. A lot of people are coming back to Twitter, are reactivating their accounts. Liberals are also apparently causing issues, are also losing people that are coming by.
I believe Twitter grows as a service, allows for more people to use the product and have a better experience because we're able to make the conversation on Twitter be safe, because we have built tools, processes for people to be able to feel safe and control their experiences. I believe that there is a lot of work we have to do to continue making that better. Sometimes that means more thoughtful moderation. Sometimes that means making things simpler. Sometimes that means changing product incentives to be able to solve problems through products sometimes instead of policies.
My biggest problem here, and the big red flag that people may not notice, is that he says moderation. And moderation to who exactly? Because we all know that Twitter has been specifically moderating only one specific group of people. So we can all assume that he means he's going to moderate more of the right and more of the people that has been going on. Which will bounce to the next topic that I'll be showing that is causing all the issues in the current atmosphere that is called Twitter. Taylor began by saying, I also want to acknowledge all the emotion of today is an emotion today, and I want to acknowledge it by law. We are required to act in the best interest of our shareholders. Which was showing that you were not showing the best interest of your shareholders, considering you were trying to block Elon Musk from being able to have making it harder for him to buy Twitter. You were actively trying to do this. It was called the poison pill, and that's exactly what you were trying to do. Is you're trying to make it way harder for Elon Musk to specifically buy Twitter. This is a problem, and it should be. And you're not fooling us. If you wanted it best for your shareholders, you would have automatically accepted the deal without hesitation, because obviously it's a better deal for your shareholders to profit from this rather than creating a poison pill and making all hands on deck and causing mayhem over Twitter over the past couple of weeks because of the buy. This was not, I believe this was not in good faith at all. As we have for here is Leslie Berland from the Twitter. I actively say here. Hi, at every Twitter Global at all hands, I read real-time questions that come in from our employees. It's always open and unfiltered. An audio clip of me reading was leaked, edited, and misread as my and the company's views. Transparency and openness is core to who we are, and I'm going to continue to give a platform for questions and feedback from employees. That is all. Getting back to work. Yes, and unfortunately for you is that we go over to the great so-called YouTube. We'll find out exactly what we have, because over here we have this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am actively seeing that some of the issues here is, see this? No, you can't because my webcam. But this here is showing that this is the full actual amount or full time of the whole conversation. The whole conversation's here. So, therefore, you've been caught red-handed. Because you say edited or unedited. Well, this is most likely not unedited because this is the full actual interview that has been going on. So you've been caught in deer in the headlights. Because you're not correct here. You're wrong. So, sorry, Miss Leslie Berland. But you're wrong. This was not a misrepresentation because this was obviously something that was done beforehand. Like, they had the full conversation, they posted a clip, you responded, and then now you're caught with the deer in the headlights because now the full conversation and everything is up in display. So nothing has been taken out of context here. So, here's that, but it's a problem. Thanks for watching this clip from my podcast that I make every day, Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock p.m. PST to all the way to 5 o'clock p.m. PST. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.